exclusive.
I'm Madison.
I'm Chris.
And welcome to the most haunted city on earth. Hello, and welcome to a YouTube exclusive of the most haunted city on earth. My name is Madison Timmons.
My name is Chris Susi.
And I'm JT Timmons.
With special guest Islay the Boykin,
Yes.
who you might see running around throughout this mini episode.
Yes.
Small fur rocket that is running around the studio.
For Rocket.
That's the perfect way to describe her.
Perfect way to describe her.
But yeah, we're here today with a ghost caught on camera for you
Yeah.
that JT has brought to the table for the council to observe. And before we get into it, we have a few announcements. So first off, if you want to continue supporting the podcast, or if you'd like us to go do bigger things like going to various haunted locations or what have you, or you just are looking for a paranormal community to join, you can join us over on Patreon. And we have live streams pretty much every single time we film. We live stream every single time we go and do an investigation all night for the Parajunkies and all sorts of things. So if that's something you're interested in, you know where to find us. Otherwise, Chris, would you like to talk about the museum?
Yes, we also have attached to the podcast studio, or the studio is attached to the museum, however you want to put it. The Savannah Paranormal Museum is in Savannah, Georgia. It is a collection of artifacts and an examination of the history of the paranormal, and it is right here in the heart of one of the most haunted cities on earth.
And it has really cool merch that we're both
That's right, we're
wearing.
both rocking some merch.
So, yeah, with all of that being said, JT, are you ready to present your
Yeah.
evidence to the council?
Yep. Go ahead and just open up the iPad and just take a look at what it is.
Oh, I didn't even read the caption yet. That's wild. Okay, so it reads, I took this picture of my boss lifting the door to a storage unit, which is, I would hate to be a ghost haunting a storage unit.
Although you have to imagine there are a lot of them, because storage units oftentimes just collect people's stuff even after they die.
Right.
A lot of people estate sales while they're moving things around. It might be the first location that a haunted object goes to after a tragedy.
So it says, lifting the door to send my daughter to see if this was about the size unit we needed, and I captured this. He was still reaching up to open the door when I snapped it, and it looks like they caught a teenage boy who was in his emo phase, at least to me.
Yeah, or a greaser.
A greaser, yeah. It's basically, for those of you who might just be listening to this for some reason, it's about it's like a lanky teenage looking boy wearing a black shirt, black pants, maybe white shoes.
Maybe white shoe, or it just might be the sunlight on shiny shoes.
Right. With
It's hard to tell.
a belt buckle.
Yeah, you can see his belt buckle really clear.
Yeah.
And maybe
swoopy dark
the
hair.
wound that killed him sitting right there in the middle of his
I was
stomach.
thinking that. Yeah, I was absolutely thinking
Yeah.
that. Yeah, there's like a white dot in his belly button region.
Yeah, like the rip in the shirt,
Yeah.
possibly a stab wound or gunshot hole.
So, two quick questions about this. First off, I want to thank Melissa Reiki for bringing this to all of us. And the first thing is, if he is a spirit, how does the sun shine on one part and not the other? I thought that was so interesting when I saw this photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and it is curious because it's the question of how the sun is bleeding into the unit. You know, is it coming in at an angle that we can't perceive from the way that it's shot? You know, is his right leg forward and allowing just the sun to kind of hit his shoe, and then the rest of it is all just like a bounce effect. It looks like there is some kind of reflection. So somewhere opposite this building, there might be a window of some type.
Sure.
But yeah, it's an eerie picture because it almost looks like this is either dissolving or forming.
Yeah.
Right? Because the face and the arm definitely seem very splotchy.
Yes.
Yes.
So my other part, something I wager is that if we can see what kind of looks like where he might have been mortally wounded. I wonder if that might also be an injury point, and that's showing
Oh, maybe.
Zoom in on his neck, and that's what I thought the injury point was.
a gash. Yeah.
It looks like a gash right under his chin.
Yeah.
It's either that
You know,
or like
yeah.
a red
When you
rose-
zoom in, you actually get a good look at his face. He kind of
Yeah.
looks like Adam Driver.
He kind of does, actually. Yeah, that could be. It could be multiple wounds, especially if he's possibly a gunshot victim or the stabbing victim. A lot of times people aren't just shot
Although
once.
his neck does seem to have the same interesting pattern that his arm does.
Right.
This kind of very mottled and spotty sort of. It's unnerving to get that close. Actually, now that we've enlarged it, he is.
I like him from afar.
Yeah, the further away he is, the more I'm like, oh yeah, he's just chilling in the.
He's just a cool guy.
He's a cool guy, but when you get close, you're like, oh no, there's something wrong with him.
Absolutely.
Because he could be burn victim.
That's a good
the
point,
way that
too.
his arm is so mottled.
Yeah.
If you have that, what is it, trypophobia?
Oh, yeah.
It could probably give you some
heebie-jeebies.
some oogie boogies if
Yeah.
you look at it too long.
Yeah, it's a wild photo, though.
It is a wild photo. Like I can't even imagine like being there and taking the picture and looking at it and then looking up and being like,
It's like,
Right?
well, we're not taking that unit. Well,
Right.
maybe we would, but maybe not them.
Well, so what I surmised about it is that maybe he's attached to something in the unit next door.
Yeah,
Possibly, yeah.
very possible. Or he was in there from a previous deposit of a unit. Units,
Right.
Yep.
we used to go to unit auctions all the time. And I had a friend who lost a unit auction, and he had in his unit auction a bunch of contraband weapons from Iraq.
Oh, whoa.
And that means that someone out there in the world
Has
was able to
contraband
just
weapons.
buy footlockers full of contraband weapons, AK-47s.
Wow.
Well, that's comforting to
Yeah.
know.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just
So-
somewhere out there lurking.
Yeah, just
One
out
last thing
there.
I wanted to point out to y'all about this picture is look at the other guy and look at
Right.
his arm.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
noticing that earlier. I was like, oh, that there's something very strange going on with his arm. It looks like it's severed.
It does. Here's the furry missile we were talking about.
Hello. So yeah, I think that that certainly gives us a notion that there are like tricks that the light are playing on us. There's
Right.
there's a lot of artifact to the picture, but it is interesting. It does look like his arm has been severed,
It does. It looks like it is gashed.
Either that or,
or
something
just holding
like a hat.
on by a holding on by a bloody tendon.
Yeah. But yeah, great photo though, JT.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
very solid. So next time you go to public storage or something, apparently take some photos because you never know what's
Right?
going to be lurking.
Storage units are full of things that people don't want in their house.
And you never know what they're hiding in
There
there.
could be all kinds of strange, dark, and twisted things behind those doors.
So thank y'all so much for watching this YouTube exclusive. I hope you enjoyed. If you have a ghost photo you'd like to send to us or even a ghost story you'd like to send to us, you can send it to ghostmail@hauntedcitypodcast.com. But other than that, that's all we have for you today. So my name is Madison Timmons.
I'm Chris Susi.
And stay spooky, y'all.